Rocket. You'll note that these horses wear different coloured caps to coincide with their saddlecloth number. There's Dulcinea going in. Number 7 wears an orange cap. So if you back the 7 horse, you just keep an eye on that orange cap out there. Going forward now, Ocean Fast into the line. Danzig Star on the screen there at the moment. The blue and gold colours with a black cap. Resuming from a spell here, had some good form before going out. A third to Piccadilly Circus 2 starts ago, and a fourth before spelling behind Rose's Joy when meeting interference at the start. Now, she moves in, Danzig Star, so the Silver Jubilee Stakes, a listed event, is all set to go, 1,200 metres. Amber lights flashing, they'll switch to green when they go. And now they're off and racing. Scarlet Rocket bounded out of the stalls very fast, landed in front of Brightside, who shows again abundant pace to move up on the inside and head her off now. So settling down, Brightside, the leader from Scarlet Rocket. St Clemens Bell camped on the length, the half away in third placing. Followed then by getting up along the inside there is Miss Danehill when they run to the first turn. Dulcinea outside her. 3 lengths back, Kate Emma on the inside, followed by Ocean Fast and Danzig Star last of all. At the 800 turn coming down the side now, Brightside the leader. A neck in front of Scarlet Rocket second. St Clemens Bell on the outside is third. 1.5 behind them then Miss Danehill on the inside of Dulcinea, who's in a good placing coming up towards the turn as they swept towards the bend. Danzig Star is caught out wide running to the home turn, followed by Kate Emma, who's towards the end in company with Ocean Fast. Brightside just in front here coming around the home turn. Scarlet Rocket second. St Clemens Bell is striding with great purpose, and she's rushed up to them when they come around the home turn. St Clemens Bell went to the lead over the home straight now from in second placing Brightside, and they've got right away Ocean Fast is making a run on the outside, but St Clemens Bell and Craig Williams are going for home 2 in front of Brightside, and Ocean Fast and St Clemens Bell wins it well by 2 lengths to Brightside second ahead in front of Ocean Fast. A gap to Miss Danehill. Dulcinea. Scarlet Rocket folded badly tonight, not the run of the filly we saw the other day. In behind those to finish was Kate Emma in company with Danzig Star, who was last to greet the judge. Bell, Craig Williams scored very well, and in the first it was 4, 7 and 10. Risky Eddie Wilkinson took it out. Last few coming in now, Court Dancer and Innocent Kiss to move up into the line over at the 1,200 metres. There's Slashing Sword also out of line, might have been locked away, perhaps in the wrong barrier. And these are the 2 that are out again. Innocent Kiss to come forward. There's a white cap. The nose roll is off Innocent Kiss tonight. Nose roll off. Comes up into the line. So Slashing Sword is away from the gates. Amber lights flashing. They turn to amber when there's just 1 or 2 to move in. Green at the jump. And now Slashing Sword's rider has dismounted, Aaron Spiteri. She's proving to be a little reluctant tonight, slashing as she might be. Now these barrier attendants that we were chatting about a while ago, coming out to lend assistance here. All of the other 3-year-old fillies stand in well. They link their arms together behind this filly. Great deal of strength being exerted. Dealing with 500 kilograms of racehorse, they take some great risks and earn every penny that they get behind the gates. Now it looks like they're going to win over again. So they have won over the Slashing Sword, the boys, and in she goes and they're ready to go. Third of the evening on the 5th night meeting here at Moonee Valley. All set, amber lights flashing away. Court Dancer drawn a middle barrier, one playing up close to the inside. Might have been Clinker, I think. Now they're away and racing. Yes, it was. Clinker didn't begin all that well, and Fayette bounded out of the stalls. Amalfi Drive is into fast stride and going quickly through in the early part 2 as they settle down and run to that first turn now. At the head of the others, Our Crystal and Cradle Snatchers racing to the lead. Coming up to the first bend, and Cradle Snatcher just in front of Amalfi Drive. Fayette dropped in behind them from Court Dancer. Slashing Sword moving up on the outside, 1.5 lengths to Molinetta, followed by Tough Nut. Hit and Giggle in the centre, and they're followed by Innocent Kiss. A long break in the field then to Our Crystal, who's back towards the end of the field there, and Clinker after blowing the start last of all by the school now with about 550 metres to go, and Cradle Snatcher a length in front of Amalfi Drive second, Slashing Sword hard ridden third, fourth the inside Fayette from Court Dancer, who looks to have a little bit left. Innocent Kiss coming around the outside, and Hit and Giggle is starting to work into it too in the pink cap, but Cradle Snatcher led. Amalfi Drive a length and a half away second when they come around the home turn. Running up behind them Fayette, and wider out then Court Dancer, followed by Slashing Sword, Hit and Giggle. Now here's Amalfi Drive getting to the leader, and in turn Court Dancer on the outside. It's Amalfi Drive going to Cradle Snatcher. Amalfi Drive takes the lead, and Amalfi Drive wins at 3/4 of a length. Court Dancer, I reckon, snatched second from Cradle Snatcher over on the inside. Fayette fourth. They're followed by Molinetta. Next to finish was Clinker. Now, she's made up a good deal of ground on the run home. Hit and Giggle didn't go on, nor did Innocent Kiss. Slashing Sword followed well back in the field by Our Crystal, and back at the end is Tough Nut. She was... this is coming up to around the 400-metre mark now. This will be the vision that Greg will be looking at himself. Round the home turn, there looks to be a good gap between the two. Amalfi Drive with the gold cap to the left. The red blinkers. Oh, looks like she got a smack on the nose there, didn't it? From Stephen King's whip. Stephen stopped for a stride and straightened up. Now back under the whip. Court Dancer to the left immediately of her in the red cap.
Can you throw the Toowoomba for me, please?
OK, we'll know shortly, but in the meantime, let's go to Toowoomba for the next. Into the gates. Suit the Office gets set. Scrupulous Fighter will be the last to move along. Stephen King looking for an early double on Bold Command, drawn one. All locked away now. Amber lights flashing away. 1600 the journey. Off they go now, and Bold Command began quickly on the inside. Paranoid, one of the first to bounce out. Away quickly too. Brave Striker settling in the first 3 or 4. A bit of pace from the outside. Suit the Office went across quickly. Scrupulous Fighter got a cart across to move up into second now. So Suit the Office runs the field into the bottom turn at the 1200. Out by a length and a half. Scrupulous Fighter is second. 1.5 to Paranoid third. 2 lengths as again fourth. And they're really running along about a length and a half away. Brave Strike over on the inside. Red Bastardas around it. A further break of 2 lengths to Bold Command over on the inside of Much Ado, and Dendy Park travelling wide. 3 lengths behind them then. At the head of the others is Nasberg, Desiree, and Whisperous is back 2 lengths last of all. Probably can't see the lure from there. At the turn at the 800 metres, and Suit the Office scorched away. Went out with about a 6-length break on. Scrupulous Fighter, Paranoid 3/4 away third. It's made for something to run on. 2 lengths as again. Red Bastarn over on the inside, just behind these. Brave Strike being followed then by Much Ado. Bold Command a good way back on the inside, and the white cap from Dendy Park, Whisperous, Desiree and Nasberg last. Suit the Office at the 450 metre mark. The lead's been whittled back to about 3 lengths. Scrupulous Fighter, Paranoid as again under pressure. Much Ado is responding to hard riding. Bold Commander's next getting into the clear. Red Bastarn drops out. Brave Strike is ridden along on the inside. At the turn, Suit the Office to leader. Scrupulous Fighter as again challenging, followed by Paranoid. Bold Commander's getting into the clear late at the 100 metre mark. Scrupulous Fighter the leader as again coming after it from Bold Command and Much Ado. Scrupulous Fighter as again are coming to the line together as again. Oh, Scrupulous Fighter. Oh, a rib tickler, a beauty between the pair. Third is another photo, either Bold Command or Dendy Park, who made some ground on the outside. Clear of Nasberg, Paranoid. They were followed then by Much Ado and Suit the Office. A long break to Brave Strike, who was hard ridden before the turn. Then Whisperous and Desiree and Red Bastarn towards the end of the field. A photo 6 has got it as again on the outside. As again has got there number 6 to beat $1.80. He's continued to drift right through betting. Scandinavia's come in now for late support, $3.80 and $2.20 the second elect. Sports at 6.10 and 3, Singing the Blues at 6 even and 2.60. Last of them getting set now. Starter heading over. This is the big one of the night. Set to run of the Norman Carline. They're off and racing now. Just missing the start slightly, Mahogany. He's got back towards the rear with Singing the Blues, and Paint was first to bounce out of the stalls. Sports is going up to run to the lead over him. They're going to settle down in front of Rock You. Scandinavia fourth on the outside, getting into a lovely place. 2 lengths to Flavour, followed by Singing the Blues, and 1.5 lengths to Mahogany at the rear after being a little slow out of the stalls. At the turn at the 800, and the leader Paint a neck in front. Sports is second. Third on the inside, Rock You. Scandinavia around him. 1.5 Flavour tucked in on the inside of Singing the Blues, and 1.5 lengths Mahogany about 7 off the leader. At the 600, Paint by just over 1 length to Sport second. Rock You third. Scandinavia 1 away fourth. Flavour on the inside. Singing the Blues hard ridden, and Mahogany Hall's asked him to go now. He's hard ridden to make some ground. Paint came towards the 400, led 1.5 lengths Sports and Rock You. Scandinavia's hard ridden in fourth placing, coming to the home turn. Then Mahogany getting to the outside. It's Paint leading by 2 lengths. He skipped away on the home turn from Sports. Rock You's into the clear, then Scandinavia. Mahogany. Paint the leader. He's getting a little tired. He's more than 1 length in front. Here's old Mahogany coming with Scandinavia. Flavour flashed up on the inside. Flavour flashed home on the inside. Beat Rock You. Photo third. Scandinavia or Paint. Mahogany close up on the outside from Sports and Singing the Blues. What a ripper of a finish. Flavour's come through. Number 1, Flavour's got through on the inside to win. Right one out here. Strident has gone in. A Regal Dane in the maroon and white checks about to come forward. Jade Starter's ready. Tinton Abbey awaiting its turn to move in with Prince Paladin. Chino away from the line, and so too is Leg Spin in the cerise colours with Darren Gauci. Tinton Abbey comes up into completes the lineup. All set to go. Ready to break. Off they go. Square time began okay over near the outside. Tinton Abbey, one of the first out ahead of Jade Start towards the inside. Fiery Sword began okay, and Chino is going very quickly from the outside barrier. Strident is getting back, and so too is Leg Spin when they run to that first turn now. And Chino cuts the field off and heads to the 1,200 metre mark, about 2 lengths in front. Moving up into second there, Fiery Sword. A length away on the inside, Jade Start. Prince Paladin in a good place ahead away fourth. 2 lengths behind it, Tinton Abbey, and then came Square Time on the outside running sixth. 1.5 lengths behind it then is a Regal Dane, followed by Strident, and 2 lengths to Leg Spin. Inside the 1,000 metres, and Chino made play about 2 1/4 up on Fiery Sword. Jade Starter's third, having a nice run. Prince Paladin on the outside, a length away then Square Time. So Stan Aitken is following there Alf Matthews on these 2 more favoured runners as they head down the side at the 800. Tinton Abbey around Regal Dane is next, and then Strident getting within about 7 or 8 lengths of the leader, with Leg Spin last of all. Inside the 600, and Chino the leader, 1.5 lengths in front. Moving up into second, Prince Paladin now with Alf Matthews pumping it home, and it's got into a clear second, followed by Jade Start on the inside. Square Time next out wide is battling a little bit at the moment. Strident coming around the outside. At the bend now, Chino by 2. Jade Start into the clear from Prince Paladin. Strident out wide, putting himself in the picture. It's Chino turning in front. Jade Start is coming home well, and Strident on the outside. Leg Spin from a long way back. Jade Start took the lead from Chino. Strident, and look at Leg Spin flashing home. Strident, Leg Spin, they've raced tight. They hit the line. Leg Spin got up and won it. Leg Spin right on the post has beaten Strident and Jade Start. Just behind those to finish in the race then was Chino, who'd made all but weakened a bit in the run home. Followed back behind those in the race by a Regal Dane, and they were followed by Tinton Abbey. Then there's a long break to Prince Paladin, who couldn't go on with the job. Fiery Sword towards the end, and the other well-backed horse, Square Time, has finished last. Number 8, Leg Spin, ridden by Darren Gauci, has taken out the Tourism Head. This row's ready now. Elsie Elmer moves up in the interim, and we await Kalimna. Neville Wilson staying up late for one mount. And there she is. Orange cap, or red cap I should say, and gold colours. Pretty fast mare. And she's been in the money 3 times from 5 attempts at the track. She's about to come up into the line now, and we're just about ready to go. The BMW Sprint. Amber lights flashing. I'll turn to green for the last time this evening in just a tick. They're ready. All set now for the last. We're about to break. Starter on the platform holding them. Something not quite right with one near the outside, I think. Might have been Kalimna. That's Liberty stood up well. Oh, there's one rearing. Was that Loose Rose? I think it might have been. Loose Rose not quite set. She didn't want to move in. Now they're ready to go again. Yes, the all clear given. Off they go. Racing in the last, Loose Rose blew the start hopelessly. Kalimna flew out. Lady Rialton and Distinct all into stride fast, and they settle in front of Rare Event, and that's Liberty hunting up on the inside to be fifth. But Kalimna strode to the front now as they commence to make that turn off the back straight. Kalimna out by 2.5 lengths Distinct. Lady Rialton is third, a length and a half away as that's Liberty. Fourth inside, Rare Event. Plot 2 lengths away from Elsie Elmer. Dance Away is 2 lengths further back, and Loose Rose whipped the field in. Coming down the side, Kalimna the leader, 2 lengths Distinct. Lady Rialton with nice cover, third the inside. They're being followed then by That's Liberty, who's improving on the outside. Rare Event deeper still, 2 lengths to Plot. She's followed by Dance Away, followed by Elsie Elmer under pressure, and Loose Rose. Kalimna has it before the turn, 3/4 Distinct. Lady Rialton is coming into it, just needs to get some luck to get out of that pocket. That's Liberty and Rare Event are next, and Plot's making her claim. Kalimna led on the turn. Lady Rialton's in the clear. She's 2 lengths behind from Distinct. Plot, and then came That's Liberty. Here's Lady Rialton chasing Kalimna. Kalimna tackled by the Tasmanian mare, Lady Rialton. She dashed away. Distinct is finishing quickly, but Lady Rialton scores very handsomely. Over 2 lengths Distinct. Kalimna held third, a half a length away. Then That's Liberty, Plot and Rare Event. Behind them, Elsie Elmer, Dance Away, and Loose Rose was last in. And the Tasmanian mare has been all too good in the last. Lady Rialton striding away from them. Lincoln Coffee, one ride for the night, and it was worth staying up until just